State politics right now, a third Republican challenger has officially joined the race for governor. State Senator John DeFrancisco of Syracuse announced today that he is running on the GOP line. But do any of them really have a chance to unseat Governor Andrew Cuomo? That's the question 2 on your side's Danny Spiewak is taking a look at tonight.
The short answer is it's going to be extremely difficult for any Republican to beat Andrew Cuomo. Democrats have a 2-to-1 advantage in voter registration in New York. Statewide election hasn't been won by a Republican in 16 years, but there are 3 candidates so far who are trying on the GOP line. Number 1, John DeFrancisco, Deputy Majority Leader of the New York State Senate as a Republican. He's been there since 1992, representing the central New York area. He has $1.45 million in his campaign account, which sounds like a lot until we show you what the governor has in his account in a little bit. Number 2, Brian Kolb, Minority Leader of the State Assembly, representing the Rochester area or close to Rochester with Ontario and Seneca counties since the year 2000. $265,000 in his campaign account, according to Politico New York. And number 3, you're familiar with this one, Joel Giambra, Erie County Executive up until 2007, 26 years in political office, $227,000 in his campaign account that's accumulated over the years. But let's compare that to Governor Andrew Cuomo. As he seeks his 3rd term, $30.5 million in his campaign account. Now, I took some of these questions to a UB political science professor earlier tonight, just about what that means to have such a monstrous advantage in campaign cash. That professor told me that actually doesn't make as big of a difference as you might think. But what it might do is deter more viable candidates, such as a businessman named Harry Wilson, who decided not to run this year, from really coming forward.
Part of the way we understand this is because everybody knows they're going to fall flat on their face and do miserably, nobody's dumb enough to give them their money. The upshot is any candidate that would ever have a hope is going to have enough money to make their case. They're not going to lose because they didn't have enough money.
In terms of Cuomo versus the Republicans, he has a 62% favorability rating, according to Siena College. So even though he has an ex-aide on trial right now for corruption, it doesn't appear that he's losing any popularity across New York State. Danny Spiewak, Channel 2 News.